The internet can be a stage for elaborate lies. For months, the YouTube personality Loser Maxing captivated audiences with his tales of woe and inceldom. He painted himself as a lonely, isolated man, rejected by society and women. But behind the carefully crafted persona of misery and despair, a shocking truth lay hidden. Loser Maxing was not who he claimed to be. His real name? Malcolm DeGoul. His real profession? An undercover agent for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The unmasking of Loser Maxing will send shockwaves through the Black Pill community, leaving behind a trail of betrayal and unanswered questions. Loser Maxing's online persona was a masterpiece of fabrication. He claimed to be a 35-year-old virgin, living a life devoid of intimacy or success with women. His videos were a litany of complaints about his perceived inadequacies and misfortunes. He railed against the feminization of society, echoing the rhetoric of extremist groups while carefully avoiding overt endorsements of violence. This carefully cultivated image of a downtrodden, self-pitying incel was the key to his online success. It allowed him to infiltrate a subculture often associated with misogyny and violence, all under the watchful eye of the FBI. He had to become the very thing he was tasked with investigating, blurring the lines between his real identity and his online persona. And for a while it worked, but the truth, as they say, has a way of coming out. Malcolm DeGoul, the man behind the Loser Maxing mask, could not have been more different from his online persona. A seasoned FBI agent with over a decade of experience, DeGoul was known for his sharp intellect and his ability to blend seamlessly into any environment. His work often involved assuming new identities, infiltrating extremist groups, and gathering intelligence to prevent potential threats. His assignment as Loser Maxing was just another day at the office, albeit one with a much larger and more public platform. DeGoul's transformation into Loser Maxing was complete down to the smallest detail. His superiors at the FBI were impressed by his dedication and his ability to maintain his cover, even as his online persona grew in popularity and influence. But this success came at a personal cost, blurring the lines between his real self and the character he had created. The first crack in DeGoul's carefully crafted facade appeared with the DBDR incident. DBDR, another popular Black Pill subhuman YouTuber known for his comedic storytelling, found himself the target of a vicious online harassment campaign. His personal information was leaked online, his family threatened, and his life turned upside down. The source of this harassment, evidence pointed to none other than Loser Maxing. Leaked chat logs revealed Loser Maxing boasting about having compromising information on DBDR, threatening to release it unless he complied with certain demands. The FBI, it seemed, had authorized DeGoul to engage in questionable tactics, including doxing and blackmail, to maintain his cover and gain the trust of extremist elements within the incel community. These revelations sent shockwaves through the online world and raised serious questions about the ethical boundaries of undercover work. DeGoul's foray into the world of online extremism reached its peak in 2018 with Operation Black Mass. Posing as Loser Maxing, DeGoul had successfully infiltrated an online forum linked to a real-world satanic cult suspected of engaging in ritualistic animal sacrifices and other criminal activities. His mission was to gather evidence and identify key members of the group, which ultimately led to a series of arrests and the dismantling of the cult. DeGoul's work on Operation Black Mass was lauded within the FBI, cementing his reputation as a skilled and dedicated agent. However, this success came at a high cost, blurring the lines between his real identity and his online persona. The unmasking of Loser Maxing sent shockwaves through the online world and beyond. For his followers, it was a betrayal of trust of epic proportions. The man they had idolized, the one who claimed to understand their pain, was nothing but a fabrication, a tool of the very government they often railed against. The incel community, already grappling with issues of isolation and resentment, felt the sting of this deception deeply. His wife Sarah, devastated by the revelation and the extent of her husband's deceit, filed for divorce. De Gaulle, once a celebrated agent, found himself ostracized by his colleagues, his career in ruins. The unmasking of Louisa Maxing served as a stark reminder of the complex and often morally ambiguous nature of undercover work, and the heavy toll it can take on those who choose to live a double life.